Hi everyone, this is Diana Palm, the Love Witch, and today I want to talk to you about the mandala and how you can use the power and energy of a mandala to help you heal. I ran across some information last night actually when I was watching Ancient Aliens, and I'll tell you what episode it was in because the entire episode is so powerful. It's from season 16, episode 10, and it's called Harmonic Code. If you haven't watched it, make sure that you do, or re-watch it and apply the information that you learned to your search for the right mandala and how to use it for your own inner healing. In this episode, they talk about archeoacoustics, which means how the ancient people used sound and vibration to heal. Now, I've been in this field of healing for my entire life, and I've always been familiar with mandalas and the beauty that they are. I've met many people over the years using the mandala as a meditational process, or even how to still the mind or slow down the brain waves in the mind for those that have hyperactive disorders, ADHD, and so forth. I know many people that create mandalas as a form of their own meditation and to really find a way to slow down their brain waves. Now, I know a lot about brain waves because I have been teaching people how to use the theta brainwave for many, many years. This is part of the basic structure of my theta healing class. The theta brainwave is a slower brainwave. The theta brainwave has historically been achieved through ritual chanting, ceremonial drumming, shamanic journey work, repetitive prayer, and even fasting. When you achieve the theta brainwave, you are entering the dream wave while being fully awake. And this is what helps you achieve spiritual vision. Now, all that being said, I had no idea that the mandala was used to induce a theta brainwave, to give you a focal point to slow down the brainwave so that you could more easily access the slower brainwave for healing. It has been shown that sound waves can control the brain, the frequency of the brain, and give you access to those spiritual dimensions and other realms that usually seem out of reach. Those that spend a lot of time in the theta brainwave actually are able to achieve their connection with the spirit world, with angels, ascended masters, and other higher realms. Now, one of the things that I love about this episode is that they use somatic patterns to help show you how the mandala works. And I felt this made it so crystal clear that I really wanted to share it here so that you could use this information immediately right now in your personal life to bring in more healing for yourself. Now, if you're not familiar with somatic patterns, this is where they will use sound, vibration, and sand. Yes, you heard me, sand. They have shown time and time again, it's been scientifically duplicated, that when you make a certain sound frequency, that it shakes the sand into a beautiful pattern. And as the frequency changes, the pattern changes. And what do those patterns look like? The mandala. Yes. So the mandala is actually a visual representation of sound. And as we all know, sound heals. It truly does work on a cellular level within your body. These symbols have been used since ancient times, and you can actually apply them in your daily life. You can put a mandala on a screensaver on your iPhone. You can hang a beautiful mandala on your wall. You can paint your own mandala. You can use mandalas every which way that you want to in your daily life, because every time you see it, your brain recognizes the symbolism. It recognizes and interprets the code as the sound that created the pattern. And the human body responds to sound and vibration. Everything in the universe has a sound and a vibration. And that's why the Love Witch is all about raising vibrations, raising your own love vibration by clearing your past so that you can get the highest vibration, because that love vibration is what heals. The love vibration allows you to reach higher levels of consciousness. It allows you to bring in more miracles and manifestations into your life. It allows you to tap into your own inner power as a co-creator in your life. In this episode, they demonstrate how tones are the harmonics of the universe and how ancient structures were built to actually reverberate certain frequencies for the benefit of humans. When you enter these areas, it actually has a physical effect on the way that you feel. It slows down your own brain frequency so that you can receive more clarity, better visions, and tap in with those unseen realms. Stonehenge is a great example of this, but many of the megalithic structures were actually designed this way because the ancients knew about vibration and sound and how that heals and how that can actually help humans raise their frequency and reach those higher levels of consciousness. If you've never been exposed to sound healing before, you can easily go to a healer that uses tuning forks or any form of energy manipulation for healing because it's all working on frequency, even if you don't hear the sound. Healers can tap into those frequencies without creating sounds, but it's really valuable to know that you can actually also listen to the sounds yourself and help your own body get more into alignment. Some of the megalithic structures that embody the vibration for healing also have the spiral petroglyphs on the walls. And I think that is amazing as well. This indicates that there is an open spiritual portal, that when you go there, you can achieve altered states of consciousness. And there's a whole science behind this as well. It's called archeoacoustics. There are psychological and spiritual benefits to going into these areas or in your own home receiving these frequencies. There are many YouTube videos that are designed to move your brain into a specific frequency for healing. And I highly advise that you check some of those out. Just type in frequency for healing. And if there's a certain issue that you're working towards, go ahead and type that in too, because just as there are many different issues that can stump you up in life, there are different frequencies to help you release it. Shamans from all over the world have always implemented sound healing, vibrational healing, and different rhythmic beats that help your brain to slow down. And this is used to bridge the gap between the physical and the spiritual realms. It is like building a bridge between you and heaven. And I have personally used it in my own healing work for nearly 30 years. If you're looking to enhance your spiritual vision or seeking spiritual guidance of any kind, I highly recommend that you start to implement sound healing and mandalas in your daily practice. I've been researching and experimenting in vortex areas and learning everything I could about portals since 1997 when I accidentally stepped through a portal in Sedona, Arizona. I was on a hike and I walked into one where there truly was a different reality. Everything changed. There were visual and audio distortions that showed me I was in a different time space. And just as I recognized this, I stepped out of it. When I turned, I could not find my way back into it, but it was something that stayed with me. And I have worked with many physicists over the years that helped me to identify that this truly was a portal experience, that I had stepped into one and thankfully stepped out back into the same time space that I started from. Not everybody has that experience, and it's something that I really, really valued, especially as a spiritual healer. It really lit a fire under me to understand energy better, to understand vortexes, portals, vibrations, sound, brainwaves, and how all of this comes together to help us heal. And I feel that that's what the ancient people were really trying to express to us in all of their petroglyphs, in all of their ancient structures and megalithic structures, that they were trying to bring forward this type of information so that we could continue to learn how to heal ourselves, how our body responds to sound, frequency, and vibration. Some of you may desire to develop your spiritual vision or your connection to the other side, and I can tell you that this will help you on your journey. I have been a spiritual seer my entire life, but also I implement all of the tools available to increase and enhance my connection with the other side so that I can serve my clients in the best way possible. When you're selecting a mandala to use, it's important to go to one that you feel drawn to. Look at a whole bunch of them online and find out what patterns actually inspire you or uplift you or make you feel peaceful inside. It's all about finding that inner harmony. Once you find the pattern that you like, that speaks to you, the next step would be to find the color schemes that actually work for you. The colors also have their own vibration and work with the chakra system, helping you to come into alignment. For instance, if you're having any issues in the lower part of your body, this would be the area of your root chakra. So if you select a mandala that has red colors, it will activate that chakra and help you have more harmony, balance, and healing in that region of your body. If the issues you're healing have to do with relationships, loss, or feeling brokenhearted, then I would recommend selecting a mandala that has green in its color scheme, because green will activate the heart chakra and help you to restore the healing and harmony within your heart. Once you have the mandala, use it every single day. Plan to meditate on your specific mandala for approximately 10 minutes every day. I like to start in the center of it and then work my way out. It can be quite mesmerizing, calming, centering, and yes, healing. And that's what this is all about. It is about you being able to heal yourself and having some tools to use to access the inner knowing within your own body, to activate the cellular healing within yourself, and to connect you with the spiritual world outside of yourself. If you have never used a mandala before for healing, let me know that down in the comments below, and let me know what you learned in this video and if you will begin to implement mandalas in your daily spiritual practice. If you like this video, be sure to give me a like below, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I can't wait to see you in the next video.